for this add-on, you need Strawberry's Globals folder and my add-on. Let's extract both in our add-ons folder. You need to restart. When you're in character select, you need to go up here, go to add-ons, make sure Kingdom Charts is turned on, checked, apply. This top row is a self summary. The bottom will track top 9. There is minimize button. There's a lock button, you can't move it. Unlock, you can move it. There's a reset data button. Let's get some data. Reset data, boom. Now there's settings, and then there's resize. This is the resize button. Now the settings button. There's active charts, chart report, chart edit, presets, faction list, miscellaneous. Let's go to active charts. In active charts, there is all these charts. There's up to 300 charts. This is a little confusing. This is why I'm making this video. A is for all. It will show the main string of the chart variant. So let's say for damage dealt all. A will show everything for this one specific chart. The N, H, and P, they're the factions. Nuya, Harania, Pirate. These are the filters. S is for your self-summary. D is data. D is very important. You need this D on to have data flow in. If it's off, and I go attack something, it won't update the data. To know when a chart is active, it shows the golden box right here. Let's go in. Let's showcase Thundering Titan Wings. Let's see here we go. Let's do this, Thundering Titan Wings. I have it on, I have data on, and all. Let's go back. There's 3 units right here. I'll shoot it right here. Boom. It updates as 3. The N, H, P are filters. Since you have the D on already, since you have the D on, all of these will show. It's just gonna filter what the D gave us. Now if we press N, it'll show for Nuya. Go back, nothing shows. Now if I click on myself, now it shows as shows up, because if you see in your all chat, it'll say Kingdom Charts White Tarzan is Nuya. We'll talk about that later. For the damage dealt variants, there's all PvE, PvP, hits PvE, hits PvP. I'll show you hits. Let's turn that on, go back. Damage dealt hits. When I do 90k damage for one triple slash, it won't show 90k. It'll show as 1 per instance of damage. So let's say I triple slash, boom, shows as 1 because I hit once. Triple slash again, 2. Triple slash again, 3. This brown Wendigo hit me 3 times. That's why he has a 3. That's hits. Want the total number, it'll be normal damage dealt. Right here, 271k. On the active charts, there's 18 pages. Main 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it has every skill in the game. It goes from alphabetical archery down to witchcraft. And that's the active charts. Faction lists. Now there's Nuya, Harania, Pirate, and Auto Learn Target, Scan Raid. Auto Learn Target will be on by default. If we target ourselves, it'll map us to the Nuyan faction, and then it will put us on this list. This is how we get our PvP filters. How Auto Learn Target works is you target something, it'll see if there's a statue buff, and there's 3 types of statue buffs. There's one for each faction. It'll see what faction you are and then put you on a list. Scan Raid, it'll scan whoever's in your raid around your character. If there's 100 people in your raid around you and you click Scan Raid, it'll scan all 100 people and put them in whatever faction they're in if they have a statue buff. That's how that works. Now Nuya, Harania, Pirate, there's a PvE list. You would have to write this yourself or use the one I have, and that's faction list. Alright, let's do chart report. First button, freeze. Freeze will stop any data from coming in. So let's say after a big fight at Black Dragon, you want to stop all the data, and let's say your raid goes as CR. You don't want any CR data in your Black Dragon data. So you freeze it, you go to settings, you can choose what you want to see on your data, or on your charts. Then you choose whatever you want, you go to export, these are the settings, you click export, now you go to your add-ons folder, go to Kingdom Charts, click on Chart Report HTML, and it should show up as this. Since we only have 2 charts that we selected, you only see damage dealt and healing done. Go to settings. Let's choose. Let's put in like 6 more. Charms. Songs. All right. Let's go to export. Export again. Go to our folder. Click on the HTML. And here we go. Now we have 6 charts. Here, you can download a PNG file, and SVG is just a text file. One thing is, for data to be in your charts, you need to have it on in active charts. So we can go to settings, copy active charts. This is what we have so far. For quality, you want 25, but you can do 50, 100, or everyone. If you want the best looking image, it's 25. Let's go to chart edit. Change the font size here. Background opacity. Let's change it. You can have it like this. No background. One thing that I forgot is you can actually move these out of the main UI. You can move these out of your main UI, and then you can minimize and hide it somewhere. And these will still update. Alright, let's go back to chart edit. Bars 1 to 9. So this is how it looks currently. If we go to bars 1, we can turn this on. This is the style 1. Bars 9 is the best style, so we'll use bars 9. Now, for class colors, I made a system to where it learns what class each player is. So let's turn this on. For melee, it's red. Let's change melee to green. Or this system already knows that I'm a melee, just from hitting a few things. Let's go to chart colors. Let's go to damage dealt A. Change it to white. I think white looks really good, so I'm gonna keep white. Let's go back. And that's the chart edit. Let's go to presets. Presets. So let's say here, I want this right here. Let's go to presets. Preset 1. Let's name it to healer. Say preset. So we saved all of our settings. Let's say we move this here. Move this here, here, and here. If we want to load our preset, it'll load exactly where you saved your preset. Every single little thing will load up on your preset. You click use, boom. It's exactly how it was when you saved it. Let's go to miscellaneous. Housey kill pop-up and sounds. So this is basically the Golden Plains battle instance. In this instance, there's a pop-up and a sound, like double kill, triple kill, and a pop-up that follows up. Now, I made it to where you can see this outside of this instance. This is basically what it is. I'm not going to showcase it, but yeah, refresh rate. Refresh rate is the rate that information or data updates on your live charts. Default is 35. This is what I've been using. This is fine. Tested it probably once. No one else has tested it, so there's that. Need to show you the faction combiner. Go to your add-ons folder. Faction Kingdom Charts Faction Combiner. Let's click on this. It'll pop up this screen right here. Now, I know people are gonna struggle getting a full faction list to see, you know, just PvP information, or just to filter their charts by faction. I made this to solve that. This, we have our Kingdom Charts Factions text file. Let's go to this. This has my name. Let's say you and your friends got a bunch of names over like a day or two, whatever, and you guys want to combine your file. You can with this. This is what this does. Choose your file. Easier when your text file is named 1 to 10. And then after that, like it doesn't matter the name, but you choose the file, you control click, choose the ones you want, open, and then combine, and then you can download merge. Make sure you rename it to Kingdom Charts Factions for it to work. You will need to delete your old one after you merge it. So there's a lot of charts, but we don't have everything, okay? We're missing like BD Bow, BD Nodachi, stuff like that. Now if you want to help out and speed this up, because this does take a lot of time doing it myself, you can do !kingdom debug 1 on. Use like the item that you want to add. Say I do my Kraken Shield. So you do that, and then you do Kingdom debug 1 off. You have 6 actions. Send me that file. Okay. So one last thing. Now, this add-on, it's tracking my damage, right? But if you want to track everyone's damage from this add-on, you need to go to Escape, Options, Game Info, scroll down, Damage, and Heal Info Target. So if you want to track everyone, you have to have this on. It does not work without this on. And you would want to put this on 100 meters. If you have it on self, you will only get data from what you're doing and whoever is hitting you, whoever is inflicting to you. Okay? The big thing about this is if you have a shitty computer, you do not want to have all, like in a big fight. You will lag out. And it's not because of the add-on, it's because of the game. If you have this on all, your shitty computer will just crash. Okay? Or you will get like 1 FPS. You want FPS for when you're in big fights. So do not use all if you have a shitty computer. You want to have self. If you have a good computer, or good enough, whatever, you can put it on all, put it on 100, and you can track everyone's data. The distance, 100 meters is the maximum distance. What that means is it's going to track 100 meters around your character. That means if one of your guildmates is out in Africa, not next to Black Dragon, and he's 1v1ing someone, he's only going to see 1v1 data with whoever he's fighting. Then he'll probably get like a 1/4 or an 1/8 of what your raid's doing. If you're under BD and you have everything on 100 meters, you will get the most accurate fight for BD, or the most accurate data for BD, and you probably won't get your guildmate 1v1ing in Africa because he's out of range, and that's how that works. All right, and that's the add-on. If you want to help out, all I ask for is a like and a subscribe to the YouTube, and thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy.